All right, Beartooth Highway was beautiful, and we've got some nasty thunderstorms out across a lot of the state here right now. Still a severe thunderstorm watch, meaning, hey, watch out. Severe storms are possible here. However, got a severe thunderstorm warning up in northeast Montana outside of the watch area. And from really Havre out through Glasgow down to Miles City, there will be some severe storms heading that way as we go through the evening. On the radar, Great Falls. It still is dumping in Great Falls. Does not look that bad, but this was a severe warned storm. Boy, you folks around Cascade know what I'm talking about as that cell moved right over you. Looks like we had some good hail, especially just west and north of Cascade, maybe impacting Interstate 15. The Rocky Mountain fronts, off of the Rocky Mountain front and Interstate 15, some very heavy rain. And look at what's coming through the north part of Lewis and Clark County. Boy, the Sun River might be looking at water increasing here, maybe some flooding coming down off of the Rocky Mountain front. Helena, the valley has been quiet for the last couple of hours, but boy, there's some noise just off towards the northwest of town. I'll take the lightning off here, but some very heavy rain and things are still firing, and all of this is heading up in the direction of Great Falls. Maybe still a little hail, but a couple of those storms earlier today produced some hail. Look at this, up around Flusher Pass and Canyon Creek, Marysville getting hit pretty hard right now, down around Elliston and Avon. That is a mean looking thunderstorm. Hail possible with these storms, very heavy rain. Flooding a possibility here. Things are quieting down now out around Canyon Ferry and Townsend and also the Boulder area. Look at some of these storms pushing across Denton, heading over to the Moccasin Mountains. Lewistown getting in some of that action now. Hobson, Judith Gap. Boy, that is a mean looking thunderstorm there as well. And there's the state picture. Far northeast Montana, some isolated severe thunderstorms, but all of this massive storms will continue to work its way eastward as we go through the night. The worst of it's right here. The back edge of the precipitation started to show up, but we still could be looking at some scattered showers and thunderstorms coming through the rest of this evening. Very unusual, very active pattern across the northern Rockies to Pacific Northwest. There's some flooding going on in northern Idaho and also Washington. This is where the worst weather is here in the country. So thunderstorms. You can see the model not really handling the heavy precipitation or the thunderstorms just west of the Helena area here. That's what computer models do. But we will have some nasty thunderstorms working up towards the high line, out around the Lewistown area and continuing to work east. Still maybe some rain around Great Falls and Helena by about 9 o'clock. But after that, that's when I think things will really begin to settle down for Great Falls and for Helena. So hopefully fireworks shows should be okay. But Havre, out to around the Glasgow area, Jordan hit really hard, close to Lewistown, parts of Fergus County, Petroleum counties could still see some nasty thunderstorm activity into the night. Tomorrow starts out fairly quiet, mostly cloudy, but look at this again. Some showers and thunderstorms. Not as much energy, not as much activity, but still maybe some severe weather, especially central and eastern Montana tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. And then heading into Wednesday, this pattern continues. Thunderstorms firing again through the afternoon and at the evening hours. Possibility of some severe weather continues. Heavy rain with these storms. They are not dry thunderstorms, and going all the way through this work week and then into early next week, we've got some heavy rain and additional precipitation, maybe a couple, 3 inches potentially. So in the thick of it right now here off the Rocky Mountain front, Great Falls, the weather will be worsening as we go through the evening hours, north central and northeast Montana. Central areas, boy, Lewistown, Stanford, Denton, Roy, another few hours of some stormy weather. And I think by about 9 o'clock, we should be clearing out the storms around the Helena area. For tomorrow, a few thunderstorms through the afternoon and the evening, 70s to about 80 degrees. Not as bad as today, not as bad as yesterday. Wednesday, a few more thunderstorms popping, a little warmer, 70s and 80s. Thursday, there's a lot of green on the map here. Heavy downpours with more thunderstorms, and we're mainly into the 80s for highs until the storms come through. And then Friday and Saturday, we could have severe thunderstorms across a lot of the state here. So the active pattern continues. It looks like things start to quiet down as we go through Sunday, Sunday night into Monday, which could be a first storm-free day.
And